Imagine a time before the pyramids, before Stonehenge, even before the first cities were born. What if I told you that 12,000 years ago, hunter-gatherers, people we thought were simple and nomadic, built a structure so complex it forces us to rewrite human history? This isn't a fantasy. This is Göbekli Tepe. Short pause. Welcome, history lovers and curious minds. Today, we journey to southeastern Turkey, to a barren hilltop that holds a secret that lay buried for millennia. For thousands of years, this mound was just another feature of the landscape. Local farmers called it Potbelly Hill, completely unaware that beneath their feet was the world's first known temple, a revolutionary discovery that turned our understanding of civilization on its head. Before the 1990s, the story of humanity went something like this. First, we invented agriculture. Farming allowed us to settle down, which led to villages, then cities, and only then, with all that stability, did we have the time and resources for complex religion and monumental architecture. It was a neat linear progression. Agriculture, settlement, culture. Göbekli Tepe shatters that timeline. In 1994, a German archaeologist named Klaus Schmidt looked at this hill and saw something others had missed. He recognized that the limestone slabs scattered on the surface weren't just ordinary rocks. They were worked, shaped by human hands from a distant past. What he and his team unearthed was nothing short of astonishing. They found not just one, but a series of massive circular enclosures. At the heart of each circle stand pairs of enormous T-shaped pillars, some reaching over 18 feet high and weighing up to 50 tons. Think about that for a second. 50 tons. How did people without metal tools, without wheels, without even pottery, quarry, transport, and erect these monoliths? The scale of the effort is almost incomprehensible. And these aren't just blank stones. The pillars are covered in breathtakingly intricate carvings. We see a whole menagerie of the prehistoric world. Menacing scorpions, powerful bulls, sly foxes, graceful cranes, and snarling lions. These aren't just random doodles. They are powerful symbols, a language of belief carved in stone. But what do they mean? Some experts believe the T-shaped pillars represent stylized human figures, perhaps gods or ancestors gathering in a ritual assembly. The animals surrounding them could be spirit guides, guardians, or representations of cosmic forces. It's like stepping into a Stone Age cathedral. The most mind-boggling part? The people who built Göbekli Tepe were hunter-gatherers. They hadn't yet domesticated plants or animals. This discovery flips the old theory on its head. It suggests that it wasn't agriculture that led to civilization, but perhaps the other way around. Could it be that the massive, coordinated effort required to build this sacred site was the very thing that pushed people to settle down? Imagine the logistics. Hundreds of people would have needed to gather here for extended periods. They would have needed a reliable food source to sustain the workforce. This leads to a revolutionary idea. What if the need to feed the builders of Göbekli Tepe was the catalyst for the invention of agriculture? What if our desire to connect with the cosmos, to build something sacred and permanent, is what actually sparked the Neolithic revolution? It wasn't about filling our stomachs first, but about feeding our souls. The temple came before the town. Another fascinating mystery is what happened to Göbekli Tepe. After about 1,000 years of use, the site wasn't simply abandoned to crumble. It was deliberately and carefully buried. Circle by circle, the enclosures were filled in with dirt, rock, and animal bones. It's as if its creators intentionally put their sacred world to sleep, preserving it under a man-made hill. Why? Was their religion changing? Were they hiding it from outsiders? Or was this an act of ritual closure, a final grand ceremony to end an era? We may never know for sure, but this careful burial is the reason it survived in such pristine condition for us to find. Think of the implications. Göbekli Tepe is 6,000 years older than Stonehenge and 7,000 years older than the Great Pyramid of Giza. It shows us that even in the deepest parts of the Stone Age, humans were capable of incredible feats of engineering, complex symbolic thought, and large-scale social organization. They were not the simple, brutish cavemen of popular imagination. They were astronomers, artists, engineers, and spiritual visionaries. Geophysical surveys have revealed that there are at least 16 more of these enclosures still buried underground. What we've seen so far is only about 5% of the entire site. What other secrets are waiting beneath the soil of Potbelly Hill? What other stories from our most distant ancestors are yet to be told? Göbekli Tepe is more than just a collection of old stones. It's a testament to the enduring human drive to understand our place in the universe, to create meaning, and to build things that last for eternity. It forces us to ask profound questions about who we are and where we come from. It shows us that the dawn of civilization was not a slow, plodding march, but a brilliant flash of human creativity and spiritual yearning. The story is far from over. Each new excavation season brings the potential for discoveries that could once again rewrite everything we thought we knew. It's a living puzzle from the dawn of time, and we are the lucky generation that gets to watch it being solved. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey back in time. If you found this as fascinating as I do, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the mysteries of our past. Let me know in the comments what you think the carvings at Göbekli Tepe represent. Until next time, stay curious.